Ever felt like you're speaking a different language with someone? Like when you say cooperation, they hear investment, and suddenly, you're in court. That's the million-dollar question we're cracking today. So, how do we untangle this mess? We need a decoder ring. Meet DIKWP. Think of it as layers of understanding. First, data. What actually happened? Money moved. Simple. Then, information. What does that mean to each person? A thinks loan. B thinks partnership. Next, knowledge. The bigger picture. Was there a contract? Did I manage the project? Nope. Then comes wisdom. The judge steps in, uses the law, and says, based on all this, it's a loan. Finally, purpose. Why were they doing this? A wanted safety. B wanted to avoid paying back if things went south. See? Layers. It's like peeling an onion, but hopefully less tear-jerking. Now, let's see how A and B use their own DIKWP decoder rings. Person A sees the data, interprets it as information meaning a loan, builds knowledge around legal precedents for loans, makes the wise decision to sue for repayment, driven by the purpose of getting their money back safely. Person B, same data, different interpretation information meaning partnership, different knowledge focusing on verbal agreements, different wise move fighting the lawsuit, driven by the purpose of not having to pay back immediately. It's a semantic showdown, but the court, armed with its own DIKWP analysis, looks at the complete knowledge picture, no shared risk, no management role, and applies legal wisdom to declare, sorry, B, it's a loan. Case closed. Based on the facts, not just fancy words. But wait, what about the stuff that isn't cash? Think about it. Maybe person A brought in crucial market data, or person B provided invaluable strategic advice. These are real contributions. Using our DIKWP lens again, providing data like customer lists is a contribution. Offering insightful analysis or plans is another level. Sharing hard-earned knowledge or skills. That's valuable too. Even high-level strategic thinking or the sheer intent to build something together counts. Right now, the law often only sees the money. But what if we valued these non-monetary inputs? What if the court considered, okay, B didn't invest cash, but they poured in their expertise and effort? That changes the whole game. It's about recognizing all forms of value, not just the dollars and cents. So, where do we go from here? First, let's get smarter about communication before disputes even start. Maybe more semantic hearings, where experts help clarify meanings early on. Second, and this is huge, let's build systems that recognize and value non-monetary contributions. Imagine a future where courts don't just count coins, but also weigh the wisdom, the knowledge, the effort poured into a venture. This isn't about changing the rules arbitrarily. It's about achieving a deeper, fairer justice. It's about making sure the system understands the full story told in all its complex layers. Thanks for listening.